And now we're with Sam Drigger, the Economic Development Manager for the City of Oroville. Sam, thanks for joining us.
Good to be here.
From a 30,000-foot level, what do you see as the opportunity for someone who wants to invest in Northern California?
Well, Northern California is very much of a resource-based tourism economy. We happen to have several competitive advantages that on pricing, infrastructure being several heavy lift capable airports, a huge quantity of water. In the Oroville area, we happen to have 3.5 million acre feet of water behind our largest earthen dam here in the United States. We happen to have north-south and east-west interstate rail connections, both Union Pacific as well as Burlington Northern Santa Fe rail serve. We have a series of highways, transportation linkages that do go north, south, east, and west, being Interstate 5 that runs all the way up to Canada, Highway 50 and Highway 80 that are through the Sacramento area, Highway 70 and Highway 99 here in the eastern part of the northern Sacramento Valley. We happen to have several other universities and technical colleges in the area. Our premier university would be the University of California at Davis, which is much more of a land grant university focused on engineering, healthcare, and agricultural sciences. There's the California State University at Chico, which has an incredible engineering department, as well as several other departments in the business and business services area.
If you think about Oroville, going back to the days of the gold rush,
yeah.
We had the railroads that built California. Mm-hmm. We had the war and post-war eras, and then the
Definitely.
50s, the Pat Brown infrastructure growth area.
Definitely.
Oroville's been a pretty important part of California history.
Well,
are you excited about the next chapter?
Well, yes, and you touched on the economic history and the cycles of economic boom and somewhat of a bust in some areas. And the area has traditionally been, well, initially it was a gold mining area, it was lumber mills, it was a railroad, it was military bases, it was fruit packaging, and at this point now we're transitioning and moving back more metal manufacturing, more healthcare, more recreational tourism because of the natural beauty of the area. We're seeing a lot more retirement base here in the area. We're seeing a lot more added value food processing and manufacturing and much more business services into the area. So as that historical timeline goes, you see the changes in the economy and how that changes over time in reflection to the world economy and California's economy. So we're making inroads and looking towards linkages both to the rest of the United States through our industry sectors, but more importantly, externally to the international growth markets of the Asia, the Pacific Rim nations.
I definitely want to follow up with you on this, Sam, in the future. Thank you very much for sharing this with us.
Thank you for inviting me to answer a few questions. I really appreciate it, Mike. Thank you so much.
Sam Drigger, City of Oroville.
And we would welcome any investment inquiries, both through Mike and or others to the City of Oroville. So thank you very much.
Well said. Thanks, Sam. Appreciate it.
So that was 2 years ago, and that part is posting this year.